The 27% and 22% tariff increment in electricity and water respectively, as announced by the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission (PURC), is expected to take effect from Thursday, September 1, 2022. The Electricity Company of Ghana, on its part, has indicated its preparedness to implement the increment without delay. This, according to the General Manager in charge of External Communications at the Electricity Company of Ghana, Charles Ni Aiku, will be accepted by the public, taking into account customers' appreciation of current economic conditions.
I believe that Ghanaians do understand the current situation, the current economic situation, and they also understand the role government is playing to make sure that our industries will grow. So this is the first time that there's been an increment. I mean, the last time was 2018, which was even a reduction of a significant percentage. So if they've been so, and this is the first time we've had an increment, even an increment where we requested for 148%, we're giving 27.15, and we are still working very hard to make sure that we provide that reliable and quality service. Ghanaians do understand.
Meanwhile, some ECG prepaid vendors say they are yet to receive any formal communication from the Electricity Company of Ghana with regards to the increment. What do you do here?
I sell prepaid to my customers.
What kind of prepaid?
Nori, then ECG3.
Good. Now, we understand there is some tariff adjustment that will take effect from tomorrow, 1st September. Did you receive that information?
Yeah, me too. I've heard about that, but I've not received any message from the main office there. My boss always go there for any information. Then they will talk to him about it. Then my boss will also report to me back. For what I know now is when you buy 20 cedis, you get 20 cedis back. But sometimes they take charges from it, which is service charge, which is 7 cedi.43 pesos for those who are like using the house meters, and for the shop ones too, they take 12 cedi.43 pesos for service charge for every month.
The customers come here to complain about the fact that they bought prepaid and within a short period of time it is finished, and they feel it is from your end.
Yeah, a lot. Some even try to even fight with us, argue with us, because they think we are the one who have been stealing from them. But meanwhile, it's not us.
How are you proceeding tomorrow?
So we are waiting for them to tell us something for tomorrow, please. So you go to the main office to buy the quota, and we buy 2,000, and the interest on it is I think 45 cedis or something. So you buy, you sell, and you go back to buy another one to come and sell again. Yeah.
Let's speak to some business owners who rely heavily on electricity for their operations. And here I am at an internet cafe, and so far we realize there are a number of computers here. People who are browsing, they have a printer that they use, photocopier and everything. But let's engage the manager here.
I may say we use 100 cedis for, I think, a week. Every week we buy 100 cedis. That is, sometimes it goes higher. That's if we are using the AC regularly, it goes higher. But if you're not using the AC, like this time, the weather is very cool, so we don't normally use the AC, so it's quite down now. Yeah.
Now, we understand there is tariff increment that is going to take effect from tomorrow. How is that going to impact your business going forward?
Actually, even currently, we're really suffering, the increments of materials we use for work, and then the internet service and everything. And then the light too is going to go up. And then, at the end, it's definitely going to affect us negatively, because now that even market is down, we don't make much as we used to do first. So if light is also going to go up, that will definitely affect us at the end of the day.
You depend heavily on electricity, is that right?
Yes. We depend heavily on electricity because you can see that is what produces the meat. Without electricity, we can't run this business. Yeah, so electricity is one of our key ingredients that we have been using here.
How much of electricity do you use in a month?
Okay, it varies because of now the weather. So now it has come down to something 3,500. Yes. Sometimes it goes 3,800, 3,700, depends on the weather. But sometimes it can come to 3,000. Yes.
That's interesting to note. But when you are done deducting this amount of electricity and other overhead costs, would you say you are in a good business?
For what I would say basically that now, we only pray that we break even. We are not even talking about profit now because the situation that we are in now, our capital has been reduced to like 40% because of the exchange rate. So as it stands now, we are just in business to break even. We're there in the after the month when we look at our P&L, profit and loss account, only pray that we break even, not talking about profit now.
Let's get some reaction or explanation from the general manager in charge of external communications.
One important thing, as announced by the PRC, is that government wants also to support small, medium enterprises, the cold stores, the barbering salons, all of these people. And for us, if, let's say, government is able to support your company, Citi FM, it means that you're able to employ more. But if government will continue with the cross-subsidy, and I believe you understand what the cross-subsidy is, where the companies pay more to subsidize for what residentials consumers are paying. But this time, government says that we want the private sector, you want the economy, you want this other sector to support so that you can open up more jobs, we'll be able to survive in this. I think that Ghanaians will understand.
Businesses that operate and relies heavily on electricity are also hoping to pass on their costs onto the final consumer. And that will be a double jeopardy for the ordinary citizen out there. My name is Fred Duho reporting for Citi News.